The Halo FPS games ranked.
It's fair to say that all the Halo games suck.
Yeah, let's start this off right.
I like the games, but I think I like the movies and the TV shows better.
Yo, facts, bro.
Yeah.
That's right. That looks
correct. Right. All right, well, thank you, Swizz and Relaxed, for joining me today. We're gonna be having a good time. We're gonna get started with the worst Halo game. I didn't want to do this.
I think no Halo game is F tier.
I think D is fair.
I think D is fair too.
I think C. When it first came out, for like the first 6 months, I was loving it. Come on.
Yeah, but here we are over a year later, bro, and it's still the same.
Halo 5 is the second worst game.
Yes, D tier. need I say more?
But before I continue on with this video, I gotta pay rent real quick. And that's why I want to thank Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Having played Raid before, I gotta say I'm pretty impressed by how many graphics they fit into my phone for this game. For those of you who don't know, Raid is a champion collecting dark fantasy strategy game available on mobile for free that catches frequent updates and content drops. One of the newest additions to the game is a new faction known as the Sylvan Watchers. Raid features a variety of factions from the game, and the Sylvan are essentially a band of warriors and spirits who dwell in the jungles of Raid. If you figured that the jungles were dangerous enough on their own, the Sylvan will be there to turn you into fertilizer for trespassing. Some of my favorite example champions from the Sylvan roster are the Green Warden Rark and the Myceliac Priest, just look at this dude, look at the top of his head. New players of Raid can also vote now for their favorite starter champion for a chance to win in-game items, legendary champions, and if they're lucky, win up to $1,000 in Amazon gift cards. Head down to championselect.plarium.com now for your chance to win. And as another bonus to kick off the new year, they put Ronda Rousey into the game. All players have to do is log in to Raid 7 times between now and February 20th to unlock the legendary mixed martial artist pro wrestler as a free champion. If you haven't started Raid yet, hit the link in the description or scan the QR code now to instantly unlock a free epic champion, Chonaru, 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 epic skill tome for free to get you a solid start into Raid. All this will be waiting for you in Raid here at the top right of the screen. Thanks Raid for sponsoring this video, and go download Raid from the link in the description. Alright, back to the video. Halo 5 is the second worst game.
Yes, D tier. need I say more?
No split screen. That was just, we didn't even get the option for multiplayer. The Halo 5 art style is just cluttered and ugly and hard to look at. Really strains the frontal cortex.
Frontal cortex.
Dude, the game lacked a forge mode at launch and had the absolute worst writing in Halo history. The Chief wasn't the Chief. None of the characters made sense in the lore. I put 12 days of time into this game though. I really liked Warzone, and I would put it in C. I would put it in C just for Warzone and Breakout, but I think being fair as a whole product, it's gotta be D. Especially because they cut split screen.
So I played a total of an hour of multiplayer. I never played the campaign, so I think I have the best opinion on this, and I think it's clearly from the hour I played, it's a C, bro. Like, I feel like they should have ported this thing to PC and people would have like loved it. It's like, I think like if it wasn't a Halo game, it really would be kind of cool, but because like it's people wait like 5 years for Halo games, so the fact this is what they got, I think you give it C. Because it was incomplete, but I feel like didn't it get complete in like a couple months?
No. Listen. I have 0 game time on this game. So let me just lay out some facts.
He knows more than me.
Let me just lay out some facts. This game is D tier. It looks ugly as hell. They like bastardized that whole campaign. I haven't played it, but I've seen it. It's so bad. Multiplayer looks bad. Like all the like map like forge remakes look so ugly, bro. Like weapon variety in Halo 5 is the only thing I genuinely freaking like about that game. The armor customization's terrible, dude. That shit's D tier, bro. Like
you choose male or female.
Yeah, rec packs, dude. Come on, dude. My favorite part in the Halo 5 campaign is when Locke said, "I'm Spartan Locke," and it's lock in time.
Now we move on to the third worst, but honestly, this game's not that bad.
You're a groovy person if you like Halo 4, and that's why I love Halo 4. Yeah, the art style sucks, but the gameplay is just so freaking fun. I like custom loadouts. I like Infinity Slayer, and I like the Flood, all right? Yeah, the art style's horrid. The campaign's not that bad. I don't understand why Halo 4's campaign gets so much crap.
The level design is ass. You were on the money, but like, I think like Halo 4's writing and storyline was pretty cool. It's just like the maps were so bad on campaign. But the multiplayer, on the other hand, had
Dude, the
Dominion.
skyboxes on multiplayer maps were so freaking awesome, dude.
It had good original maps that we don't see in Infinite, like Exile. We got Longbow.
Oh, that Forge was dog shit, right?
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but they did some things to fix it. Yeah, Halo 4. I think it's pretty good. I think it's like at the top end of C. I hate that I'm about to do this, but Halo CE.
What?
I think it's a perfect game. It's the best game ever made.
You gotta respect it. You know, it's like with like the earlier Call of Duties. You gotta tip your hat. You gotta give it respect. You gotta, because it started everything.
My opinion is given an S tier because it's literally my favorite Halo game.
It's not quite S tier, but it's A tier.
It was a benchmark for scripted narrative shooters that go on a linear campaign. The plot line of Halo CE is dark, mysterious. The flood reveal, terrifying, and just scarred so many children of the year 2001. It's just perfect. It's perfect. And the multiplayer, well, not perfect. Sniper and pistol spam was too bad. Dude, Blood Gulch, Sidewinder, even Chiron TL34. I love that shit.
And every old head loves it, and old heads are never wrong. So that's why it's a good game. Simple as that.
I would say it doesn't hold up too well. I think in terms of Halo games where like it starts to show its age, it kind of starts with like Halo 2. I don't know. For me, it's A tier just because of the assault rifle, because that thing's freaking iconic, dude. The LMG.
So number 4 is Halo 3 ODST.
A tier.
Yeah, come on. Saxophones. The soundtrack's fire. The storytelling was amazing. The campaign was amazing. Firefight was great. Yeah, there was no multiplayer, but we're not going to hold that against it. I wonder what ODST multiplayer would have been like if it didn't come with the Halo 3 Mythic disc.
I mean, ODST is really good as its own spin-off game. And honestly, if it had a multiplayer, it would probably be an S tier, no doubt.
I think it just showed the potential spin-offs for Halo. It showed the potential. I like it could be really appreciated. You don't have to make a million-long game, you know?
Top 3.
This is going to be controversial.
I feel like it is.
It was 3, bro.
All right, instantly videos being disliked by thousands.
See, like, this is where you're losing me. All right.
Dude, I don't put it in S tier, bro.
You don't put it in S tier?
Oh my God.
I think it's S tier, dude. It's perfect. It's nearly perfect. Aside from
It is nearly
Were you guys
perfect.
not around? Like, were you guys not around for when Halo 2 was doing its thing?
Yes,
Is that-
I played it as a kid.
bro. I just think there's 2 games better than it. It doesn't mean it's fucking terrible. It sucks that it ends on a cliffhanger, but like it was really good. You got to see 2. You had Chief story and then you had Arbiter story.
Story is like the best one in the series, people say. The multiplayer is like the first time we saw like Halo multiplayer take that step into online.
Multiplayer was fire, you're right. They added customization. You could play as elites. And dual wielding was added here. And all new vehicles. And I move on to the top 2. Yeah, it's Halo Reach.
I mean,
I thought
is
you're
it
gonna put it
even
at
up
1.
for
You're not
debate?
putting it at 1?
Halo Reach is awesome, dude.
It was amazing. Yeah, there's bloom and armor abilities and stuff that makes like pros cry.
Some of the maps were okay, but like the whole tone of the game was awesome.
Perhaps the best campaign in Halo.
Campaign, I love this campaign. I really do.
Forge World. Forge and Forge World revolutionized
Dude, it set
Forge.
the tone, dude. It was peak.
It set the tone. It was a dark, very mature game that a lot of kids just had absolutely amazing, bright times in.
Halo Reach to me is like the second best Halo because you have the progression system, firefight. I mean, there was so many things you could do in the game. Credit system. Dude, like Halo Reach is second. Best game of all time.
Halo 3.
Is Spartan Assault.
People really like this game like that, Halo 3.
Halo 3 was that dude, bro. The campaign, the multiplayer, the custom games, bro.
I mean,
oh
yeah, just look at
my
that cover.
God,
Like when you see
bro.
that cover, you know what time it is. Like,
Dude, yes,
you're lost.
You're finishing the fight, man. You know what I mean? It's the finale. Like it's, oh, dude.
See, here's the thing is Infinite fans detest the day Halo 3 was born because so many others prefer Halo 3 so much more and hold it as like the benchmark Halo game. And the fact that Infinite was held to that level just infuriates so many angry Infinite fans. Infinite's fun, don't get me wrong, and I do enjoy parts of it, but it doesn't even have a pound on Halo 3. Between the content delivery, the customization, career ranking system, the Forge mode was released, and had amazing maps. The multiplayer maps were all unique and amazing. There were 11 and it felt like there were 20 at launch. Not to mention you had a fire campaign that was just infinitely replayable. That campaign is amazing with some of the most fun vehicle sections, and they really offered a good solution and final like conclusion to Halo's trilogy. Wow, this game is perfect. You could tell Bungie learned a lot from their development of the first and second game. I can't even complain about Halo 3. I don't think there's a single bad part about it, aside from probably the weapon balance is a bit goofy.
That's the only thing that sucks about it, is the sandbox is so bad in that game.
Sandbox was kind of, I'll die on that hill too. I don't really like that sandbox.
Sandbox is one of the worst in the series, but everything else is like
guns.
fantastic.
I like beam rifle.
Yeah.
Like beam rifle's great. Not too many guns to use.
The carbine though, yes.
Competitive fans can go crazy over it too, because MLG, competitive Halo 3 was a really big thing, just like Halo 2 MLG. But the biggest thing about Halo 3 for me, the art style, the music. I love this game.
They're built different. When you think of Xbox 360, you think of this game.
I think this is a pretty fair list. I mean that B tier looking kind of lonely. I think we could, bump up one game. You know what I'm saying?
We can bump up. We could, you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Halo, Halo 5 should be C. Halo 5 should be C, right?
All right, we rearranged it. This is the list. I find that most people will agree with this list.
This is pretty this is a normie list, but let's be honest, Halo 4 superior, all the other Halo games are inferior. Like let's be honest, Halo 3 is like really bad. There's only one true good Halo, and it's Halo 4. Like let's like now this is the perfect list.